Can the government deny pension to a worker who gave it 30 years of unbroken service simply because it never got around to giving him a regular appointment? The Supreme Court of India answered that question today. And the answer is no. It cannot. Today's judgment is Bhikhani Devi and others versus Union of India and others, decided on 1st June 2026 by a division bench of the Supreme Court comprising Justice Sanjay Karol and Justice Augustine George Massey. At its core, this was a case about 3 post office night guards in Bihar and about a widow's fight to secure the pension her late husband earned through decades of quiet, faithful service. The 3 employees, Suraj Shah, Bahuru Sahu, and Pitambar Jha, were appointed as paid casual laborers by the Department of Posts in the early 1970s and 1980s. They guarded post offices across Bihar. They worked continuously. They never missed their duty. In 1991, following a Supreme Court direction in the Jagrit Mazdoor Union case, the department formulated a scheme granting these workers temporary status, a formal recognition of their service, with a pathway to eventual regularization. All 3 received this temporary status. After completing 3 years under that status, they became entitled under a departmental circular of 1992 to the full range of benefits admissible to temporary Group D employees. But regularization, the formal absorption into the permanent establishment, never came. It was not the workers' fault. The court found it was purely administrative inaction on the government's part. All 3 retired on superannuation. Suraj Shah passed away in 2015, leaving behind his widow Bhikhani Devi. When the families claimed pension, the department said, no regularization, no pension. The Supreme Court had to decide 3 things. First, does the 1991 scheme's clause 6, which speaks of counting service towards retirement benefits after regularization, make regularization a precondition for any pension entitlement? Second, is the list of benefits in the 1992 circular exhaustive, so that pension, not being in the list, is excluded? And third, can a pension claim be defeated by delay and laches? The court answered all 3 in favor of the workers. The court held that pension is not a grace, it is a constitutional right. Citing the Jitendra Kumar Srivastav judgment, the court reaffirmed that pension is property protected under Article 300 of the Constitution. It cannot be taken away except by authority of law. On Clause 6, the court drew a sharp distinction between entitlement and quantum. Clause 6 does not create the pension right. It merely grants an additional benefit, counting 50% of prior service toward pension computation once regularization happens. The entitlement itself flows from the scheme, the 1992 circular, and Rule 10(1)(b) of the CCS Temporary Service Rules, which gives pension to any temporary government servant who serves for at least 10 years before superannuation. On the 1992 circular's list of benefits, the court focused on 2 words, such as. That phrase, the court held, makes the list illustrative, not exhaustive. Pension was always included, even if not spelled out. The court also held that a pension claim is a continuing cause of action. Delay and laches cannot defeat it, though arrears are restricted to 3 years and 2 months before the date of filing. The practical message from this judgment is clear. Temporary status casual laborers who completed 3 years of service under their status before retirement and who served at least 10 years in that benefit-equated capacity are entitled to pension, regardless of whether they were ever formally regularized. Departments cannot use their own administrative inaction as a legal shield. If you are advising clients in service law matters, or if you are a casual laborer or the family of one who retired without regularization, this judgment opens a direct route to pension entitlement. For the full legal analysis, read PV Legal's daily newsletter. This is your host, signing off for PV Legal's daily newsletter. Stay informed, stay vigilant.